This was not the video I was going to do today. I have the audio recording of Kayla Malik's ex-boyfriend, Evan Johnson, picked up the phone from the jail and did a podcast. I have that receipt. We're going to play it. And they asked him about the situation with James Charles. People were saying that Evan Johnson can't speak. He's going to be in jail for such a long time. Well, no, he's on the phone and he's answering questions about James Charles. You guys like my hair? I pay a lot of money for it. And I wanted to say this. James Charles, we have a lot to talk about, guys. First of all, let me just say this very quickly. It was James Charles' birthday yesterday. If you want to, drop happy birthday in the chat, because he does watch over here. And if you want to, pick up a subscription, drop a follow, join the team. I really appreciate that. It helps keep the lights on over here. So James Charles posted this sad little picture of him holding a birthday cake. And I was thinking about, like, you know, you're a multi-millionaire and that's the cake you're going to get, girl? A little busted cake. Anyways, I was thinking about that. Oh, can somebody drop a super thanks? I want to buy me a little Walmart cake too, guys. What is it, like $15, guys? So anyway, he's sitting there like this, all sad in the house with his little piddly birthday cake from Walmart. And he posts his picture. Now, why is this interesting? Because James Charles has been radio silent on social media for quite some time. He hasn't posted on YouTube or TikTok. Well, because it's his birthday, he posted, girl. He posted a video. He posted a photo. And in the comment section, he's already fighting with people. People are saying happy birthday. Somebody's saying, I don't wish you a good day. And he's in there commenting back like, get a job. And I'm like, James Charles, it's your birthday. It literally is your birthday. Why are you fighting with people? Like, why are you fighting with people on your birthday? Post your picture and then, like, log off. In fact, why don't you take the picture and then post it, like, the next day? Like, he is always on his phone. Like, chill out, James Charles. Chill out. I don't understand it. I really don't. So anyways, I saw that and I was thinking to myself, I've been hearing rumblings that Kayla Malik's ex-boyfriend did an interview. And he did talk about James Charles. And I'm going to play you the clip because I have it here. And before I do that, you know what? No. Go ahead. Here we go.
How's everything going?
Going pretty good, man. How about you?
Pretty good. How's Dale treating you?
Honestly, dude, I came in here expecting it to be a lot worse, but so far, so good, man.
How long have you been in here now?
Right now we're going on about 2 weeks, so we're at like a week and a half right now. I got a long way to go, though.
Man.
Long way.
So, obviously, social media has been buzzing and talking about everything going on.
Yeah.
What do you have to, like, these allegations, is there any merit to these? Is it publicity? What's going on?
We got to be more specific on which allegations. There's multiple going at me at one time, man. It's a lot going on, and it's just, I'm a punching bag at the end of the day right now.
Let's address the one that's, like, most, I don't know, like, kind of shocking to me.
What's that?
James Charles.
Oh, God. James Charles.
So, there's rumors, I guess, or people speculating online that there's, something happened between you guys, or?
Oh, yeah. Dude, whenever I saw that first, like, go about, I was like, who in their minds will believe this? In reality, half of America already believed it. James, I guess he kind of knew me since I was 16. Like, he DM'd me back in the day. But we were actually homeboys, like, no weird stuff, just homeboys. And he was just a guy to talk to whenever I was in need and I was just going through a lot. He was the guy that would, like, guide me down the right path. I mean, because, look, he's a successful young man himself. He pretty much led me down the right path and things I should do. And a lot of people were like, well, he's trying to teach you how to be quiet and keep quiet, like I'm hiding something. But at the end of the day, I'm really not guilty of anything. It's just smarter for me to do because, like I said, it's me versus a million people. There's not a lot I can do, and he was just the guy there to help me out through the storm.
Right. So you and James pretty much were just like friends.
Yes, man.
There's nothing more.
No. I mean, I'm sure that James would wish there would be more, but at the end of the day, no, I'm a straight man and I love women, preferably blondes to be specific. But yeah, absolutely not, man.
You don't love guys. You don't like
Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
Yeah, I just saw that. I was like, man, this is crazy.
Dude, and when I saw it, I was shocked. I was like, damn, this is crazy. Like, I thought it was crazy myself. I didn't really think everyone would be so gullible about it, but like I said, and then of course right now you see him going online saying, I do not support Evan Johnson. You know why he's saying that, because my name is out there as just like something you can just spit on right now. My name is, you trash my name, you trash talk me, you're getting a lot of love and attention. And there's nothing I can really say about it. I'm legally bound not to talk about anything right now, which is kind of crazy. I mean, I can't.
So you're not allowed to talk about the situation with her at all?
Not on my platforms, no. And it's crazy because my charges aren't even for that. And they wouldn't even let me take it to trial to plead innocent. I mean, they had me by my kahunas because I have 3 years of probation stacked against me. So violating it with the DUI, and then of course we got the domestic. I was trying to take the domestic to trial because I knew for a fact I would win it. My lawyer even said I would win it. The thing is, they were going to put me in effect with the 3 years regardless. So if I wanted to go get the domestic drop, I'd be sitting in here for at least 1.5 years, 2 years. And
those allegations are pretty serious though, man. They're not like
no, they're not.
That's not something serious. Play right. So you said you were on probation already.
Yeah.
What was that for?
Shit. Starting off at 18, I ran from the cops on a dirt bike. I was drunk with the boys. Thought it was a good idea to take a dirt bike out for a joyride. Cops lit me up. I just didn't want to stop. I don't know what was going through my head. That got me in the spiral of, I guess, legal trouble. And then after that, it was just simple possession of, weed. I mean, that was stupid of me to even have in my car. And then, of course, underage drinking. I tend to drink a lot. Well, not a lot, but with the boys or with some girls going out to events, I would get drunk.
Do you think drinking helped, played a role in all the allegations?
I mean, drinking was the source of why I'm in here right now. I mean, there's 99% of anything I've gotten in trouble with involved me drinking alcohol. I'm a completely different person drunk, especially over the limit.
So you would say that the allegations, the domestic stuff, your attitude and demeanor changes while you're drinking.
When I'm drinking, it depends on. I mean, it might really change. I'm a cool guy, but I mean, if you push my buttons or push the limits, I guess I can get more of a crazy demeanor than sober. I mean, sober, I'm a chill guy. I mean, you know me. I don't really do anything crazy. I'm a nice guy. I care about everything. But I guess if you push my limits when I'm drunk, I guess I can go over the top, just like any other body. I'm not really trying to blame anyone, but I'm just saying, you get your buttons pressed too much, you're gonna explode a little bit. But yeah, the allegations are kind of crazy.
Well, I heard about the allegations. This is fucked up, and I don't know. I don't think domestic.
I can say this, man. I mean, there's 3 sides to the story, and that's why it's a waste of breath for me to even speak. There's that side, my side, and the God honest truth. And I know for a fact, not everything you've heard online is 100% true. Matter of fact, a lot of it is 30% true. 70% over-exaggerated to get the public attention. You got to think, they're in control of the whole narrative. I'm kept quiet for a reason. I'm not legally allowed to speak about anything for a reason because they don't want 2 sides of the story or a narrative or a bad press or me to come back out. I got evidence. I already showed you evidence I have. I even showed you a mark on my back of evidence that I have. There's so much to the story that I wish I could speak out and bring the public, but I can't until 3 years. Once my sentence is up and once the probation is up, that's when I'm able. That's crazy to me. You're telling me I have to be quiet while my name is getting tossed through the mud over and over again for me not to be able to speak about anything for the 3 years? My family is sick of it. They are so sick of it. But that's not even the only people. The people that really know me is sick of it.
Right.
It's just a thing I can't do at the end of the day. So I got to.
Speaking of your family, do you still have support system, people that support you? Because this is some pretty bad stuff.
It's some pretty bad stuff, like you said. I do have a lot of support, and it's not just about my family. My family. I mean, family always loves you, but everyone that really knows me, I have a lot of good friends, and everyone that really truly knows me for me doesn't believe any of this shit that they hear on the line. Because I mean, I don't even have to tell them. They're like, I know who you are, and I know that this is not you. And I'm like, amen. And they're like, these stories don't even add up. I'm like, you know what? They really don't. But it's so believable when someone's so skilled at something and has been doing it for the past 4 years. I don't know how long they have been doing it, but they're really good at telling stories, and they can make sure the narrative is fitting the picture of anything. It's like I can say this, X, Y, and Z, and then if I'm really good at narrating the story, I'm going to get a whole crowd of people to believe it. Why? Because I'm really good at the narrative and I'm really good at manipulating. And I'm not trying to blame anything. Like I said, and what I did do wrong. There's a lot of shit I was saying that I should not have spoken about. You should never speak that way towards anyone. But the allegations on both ends, James and her, not all of that is true. Yes, there's times where I would get, pretty much I guess, I don't know, wound up.
Like verbal,
verbal, absolutely. And there's been times where I regret doing a lot of things I've done.
You said some messed up shit in that video.
No, man,
like,
I know.
That's just not
Dude,
cool, you know?
Yeah, and it's just, unfiltered, drunk, just saying shit to say shit. Don't really have nothing else to say, just cuss, I don't know. Just stupid, honestly. Looking back at it, I'm embarrassed of myself for saying the stuff I said.
How do you think it's going to affect your future? Like, when you get out of here, how do you think people are going to look at you and...
Time will only tell, man. I can't really tell you. All I know is I can only better myself at this point. Of course, I've dug a hole that's very hard to get out of, especially when it's been broadcasted by over 100 million people. It's very, very, very high position to be in. I mean, half of the people hate me, and then the people that really know me still like me, but it's just like I got to look over my shoulder all the time, you know?
Do you think a lot of your friends are, like, fake being, like...
Oh, absolutely,
like,
man.
act like they're on the other side now?
Yes. I mean, there's so many people that really know me, and, clout at the end of the day is better than a fake friend. So it's all the people that really supported me that didn't really get my best interest, they kind of all went to that side because it's the easiest side to gain attention and popularity on. You get what I'm saying? For instance, let's say this name is trending. Why is the name trending? Okay, let me hop on this trend. I can make this up and then agree with this person, and it is going to get a lot of attraction because it is trending right now.
Right.
And a lot of people jumped on that ship, and a lot of the shit just twisted even more.
Well, I'm not saying I agree with the shit you said was foul and all that, but I will say that is a problem in America nowadays.
It's like playing telephone, man.
Right,
You ever play telephone?
Yeah, the cool thing, like whatever the cool thing is, the trending thing is where people normally go. Man, you're telling me you started OnlyFans. How has this like affected your OnlyFans and your other social media platforms?
So
I can't imagine it helped.
I was signed to management, and they kind of put me on the OF. Well, I'm banned from OF now. Like, me being in here, there's been a lot of people that, it was an inside job on OF, so I was making decent money on OF. I mean, it wasn't like it was affecting me at all. In fact, it actually helped on there. I don't know why. But I ended up getting banned from the insider, which we kind of have a good idea on who did it, if you know what I mean. But someone talked to OF to get me banned off their site so I do not make any profit from OnlyFans. And they did that without any questions we asked. We tried to appeal it. My management team was like, why did he get banned? They wouldn't give us a reason, just that they wanted me off the platform, which it was an inside job. Someone paid X, Y, and Z to OF, the workers, and then they pretty much just nailed me. So we're working on a lawsuit with OF as we speak right now.
So are you going to do like any other platform there's banned for?
Yeah, well, I mean, my manager's like, hey, Evan, we're getting you off OF. We're going to put you on FanFix. So coming soon, we're going to be on FanFix, yeah. Absolutely.
So, like, what are your goals now? Like, so you're obviously in county jail for a little while.
Yeah, I'm here for a little bit. My goal, honestly, is to be the best version of myself. I want to probably own it. I'm working my way to owning a car dealership. It's kind of like what I want to do. I mean, it's kind of awkward. I mean, I've never wanted to really do social media. As we speak, I kind of got thrown in the fire, and I went with it. But it's been great. It's just like I didn't see the repercussions of living in a house through a glass window, and every little thing you do can have consequences. I mean, but that's with anything, really. Hence why I'm in here. But I kind of see myself, getting right with the Lord, which I've been doing in here with you, as we've been doing. But I want to kind of, I don't know, own a car dealership.
Do you regret anything like you want to? Because do you regret social media? Do you regret?
I mean, there's so many things. I mean, I feel like as a human, there's so many regrets we regret. But there's the thing, you can regret so much stuff, but that's really not going to do anything because you should have acted differently in the past. If I keep on soaking about things that happened in the past, how am I going to grow in the future? I can't just look back. I got to look forward and keep on going. It's like hard to say because it's like, well, are you just going to ignore all the problems? No. I'm trying to learn from my past mistakes and be a better human and progress from there. I can't let that baggage slow me down from still going. So my head is in the front of the windshield. I'm not looking in the back mirror. I'm on the road going right now. Even though I'm stuck here, I don't really feel upset. It's weird to say. I think it was a sign for me to slow down a bit and then look at what my problem was, and I can see alcohol being my kryptonite, honestly. Like I said, that was probably 99% of my problems involved drinking.
So drinking is definitely something that's got to stop.
Yeah, absolutely, man.
So you say getting right with the Lord, like you reading the Bible and
I'm reading the Bible.
Obviously, I see you pastor, but you're working out.
Yeah, me and you, we've been working out a little bit, trying to get jacked before I get out of here. Why not?
You talk to your family and stuff still every day?
Absolutely. I talk to my family. I talk to my close friends. I talk to everybody.
Good deal. Man, before we go, what do you want to tell like all 100 million people that saw that video, and what do you want them to know, or what do you want to say to them?
Ooh. I don't hold grudges, like I said. Even all the people saying all the threatening stuff towards me and hating on me, I would hate on me too, especially if that's all I heard online and I didn't hear the other side of the story. I would be doing exactly what you guys are doing, and it eats me up alive because I really do wish I could speak about things that I could speak about, but I'm really held at a standstill here. And I know, I've talked to you behind the scenes. I mean, we talked about a lot of things that I can't speak about, and honestly, I want your input on that. I want your input on the things I've talked to you about. What would you say on that? And if I was able to speak about that to the public, what would you say? Do you think that would be a rolling point?
I think like what you said earlier, there's three sides to every story, and like I don't know all the details. I know what I've seen and heard about on social media. I know what you've told me, and I'm sure somewhere in the middle there's the honest.
You have 60 seconds.
Yeah, I would say pretty much what you said earlier. Like there's three sides to every story, and at the end of the day, everything will work out. Man, I wish you the best, and I hope everything pans out for you, and someday the truth will come out.
And 3 years from now, man, the truth will always show. Like I said, in here I can't really do much, but like I said, one step at a time, you'll see the truth. It'll eventually show. Just like with the James allegations, he went and said his side, and you figured out it wasn't necessarily all true.
Right.
So there's going to be times where you're going to see the full truth. It's just hard to do when I can't have any say in anything.
Right. Good deal, man. I appreciate you coming on and talking, and I hope everything goes well with you.
Thanks for having me, man.
So now that we've heard it, I got clarification out of it. And this is where I get so much hate when no one likes me. What if James Charles paid Evan Johnson to say that? I'm gonna give you some money if you do go to jail. We're gonna I'm gonna have someone do a podcast with you. This is what you're gonna say. You know what I'm saying? I feel like James Charles thinks 10 steps ahead. Does that make sense? I don't know. And then he was arguing with people in the comments about it, nonchalant. I mean, the comment section was riddled with oh, I guess we forgot now. We're moving on to the next thing. And I think that's what happened now. I think that we're at a point where nothing's going to happen to James Charles. I mean, did he do anything wrong? He was just accused of being a bad friend. I mean, that's it. Evan Johnson, although Evan Johnson is 20 years old or something, he's a 20-year-old. It's he's an adult. He can make his own mind. If he didn't like James Charles, he felt uncomfortable with James Charles, he could have left at any time. And that's not the case. He stayed the whole duration with James Charles. Now he's doing podcasts. And what I got out of it is that he feels kind of shaded that James Charles kind of switched up on him. That's what I got out of it. I could be wrong, but that's the vibes that I got.
Story talking about how James Charles tries to take advantage of my younger 14-year-old brother. And when he does not get his way, he sues us. All right, so this all started back in 2020, back when TikTok was kind of blowing up during COVID days when no one had anything to do in the house but stay at home, quarantine, and chill. At the time, my brother had just started his TikTok account maybe about 7-8 months ago, and he's been going viral. He's having a lot of traction, pick up on his page, and he's seriously trying to build a career off of TikTok. At the time, don't quote me on this, I want to say he had maybe 700, 800,000 followers on TikTok. He was going viral. He was posting things every single day. Thirst traps, collabs, you name it, any type of videos you could think of. And it was picking up, not gonna lie. He was doing his shit. And before I continue with this video, I do want to stress the fact that I'm not making this video to intentionally hurt anyone, to intentionally damage anyone's career. I'm more so just trying to spread awareness because as I see things pop up on my For You page all the time, it honestly triggers me and hurts me that my brother was a victim at one point. And this shit was just swept under the rug. Back in 2020, James had followed my younger brother on TikTok. He was 14 years old at the time. He had liked and commented under one of his videos that had went viral at the time. And Ethan got extremely excited because out of all the influencer friends he's built over the platform, James Charles happened to be one of the biggest at the time. The comment he originally made on his post was something honestly stupid, had nothing to do with the video. He just made a comment just to make a comment, which I feel like to this day he was just trying to get his attention, and he knew what he was doing because it worked. He follows Ethan follows him back, he DMs Ethan, hey, Ethan responds, and this is kind of how all this madness starts in the first place. So after they went back and forth on TikTok DMs for a few days, James finally took the initiative and told Ethan to add him on Snapchat. Ethan adds James on Snapchat, and the vibes are cool for like a week and a half, 2 weeks. They kind of just go back and forth every day, ask each other how each other's day were. Ethan's trying to hide the fact that he's excited. No matter who James is, he's just excited at the fact that there's a YouTuber with 16 million subscribers that wants to be part of his life. This is kind of something that just excites him at the time. And, you know, he's 14 years old. Who the fuck wouldn't be excited? As time goes by, James asks Ethan what does he see himself doing long term as far as social media, just because at the time his TikTok was blowing up and he was building a name for himself, and James kind of wanted just to see what the next step looked like for him. At the time, I don't even think Ethan knew what he wanted to do. This was also new to him at such a young age, so he was still kind of trying to figure everything out as he went. But in response to this, he told him that he could probably see himself getting into acting or modeling. I'm gonna be completely transparent. There were always signs that James obviously found Ethan attractive. He would make comments like, I can most definitely see you being a model. Oh my God, you most definitely have to look for a model. You would kill it out here in LA. And this was when I kind of felt the need as an older brother to step in and just shut the shit down. At the time, I was trying to be understanding, trying to be supportive, trying to figure out how I could look out for his best interests, but at the same time support his dreams, which, you know, this was his dreams. He was a 14-year-old kid. He wanted to make it on social media. He had a dream just like how everyone else did. I kind of always had a weird feeling about this, and of course my intuition was right, but he kind of tried to use what he wanted to do longer down the road to an advantage by telling him, hey, well, if you do what I want, I can help you. And obviously, you know what he wants. As time progresses, they go back and forth Snapchatting. Ethan knew he probably shouldn't be putting himself in this situation, but at the same time, he's just a young kid who was looking for opportunity. He was trying to learn people. He was trying to learn industry things. He was still meeting new people. He was in a really vulnerable state, and I feel like James took advantage of him because he was a kid. He didn't know any better. So the video I just shared on the green screen would be videos that my brother's friend would take of him while they were on the phone talking to each other. This video is getting a little long, so I'm gonna make a part 2 separate video where I show a few more receipts of their interactions with each other.
But anyways, I hope you enjoy my Temu wig that I got, or is it, no, my TikTok wig, YouTube shop wig. And I think it's so stupid, so I got it. It looks, let me know, does it look real, guys? Let me know, does this little gay wig, does it look real or not? What is it? Does it fit me though? I feel like it kind of does fit me, but then I feel like it doesn't. Especially like if I'm like this, like, oh my God, I can't see anything. Yeah, that's all I want to say about this right now. There's so much drama popping off, every twist and turn, and I'm here for it. So make sure you hit that notification bell, you're subscribed, leave a comment, engage in the video so that when I drop videos, you get notified or it pops up in your FYP. This is Rich Lux with the hottest celebrity news and gossip on YouTube. Mwah! I love you guys, and thank you guys for every like and comment and share. I appreciate you guys so much. Love you guys. Bye. I love you so much.